Next level is wet grip. Wet grip, it is good. It is above average. It is just below, in putting this in perspective, it is just below the Michelin's Road 5 tires. Road 5s, they grip a lot, but they have a limit. So if you want to use these tires, just don't push it in the rain. Don't do it. It's not none of these motorcycle tires, even the Michelin Pyro Road 5s, are not supposed to be pushed at high speeds. So just reduce your pace and ride slowly. Wet grip performance is also okay, acceptable. Braking performance, well, TVS has gone for a very, very robust casing. The front casing of the tire and the rear casing of the tire are tuned in such a way that they are robust and strong tires. They do not collapse. They don't plop into the ground or bottom out to a point that you can feel that your rims are hitting the ground. So casing wise, they have done a good job, and because the tires are quite robust, the braking performance, especially if you have got high performance racing brake pads on your motorcycle, you will see that this tire is capable of giving that much more extra grip and support when you need it. So braking performance is brilliant. Longevity. Now, since these are Indian tires, both of them, both the steel belted and the fabric belted, you can get easily 10,000 kilometers plus. I ride in mountain and hill terrain, so none of the tires that I use can push beyond 10 to 11,000 kilometers, and these tires actually hit nearly 8,000 kilometers each, 8 to 9,000. If I was in a terrain where the roads are flat, you can easily pull 15 to 18,000 kilometers. So longevity is good enough. There is another criteria where a lot of people are asking for: fuel range. Fuel range, these are the third lightest tires, so fuel range, there is nothing going to drop to an extent, or you're not going to gain any extra mileage. So mileage wise is nothing to be spoken about. They are the third lightest tires that you could buy in India, and they do perform really well. I was expecting them to be one of the most heaviest tires, but while measuring them, they're not bad. I thought they are very, very heavy, but it is actually light enough. So at the end of the day, what you have to understand is that the Indian government has done their job of narrowing down the Indian market, or the Indian public is forced to take only what is domestically made, and all of the domestic tires that you could buy have actually performed really well. TVS has performed so well that I went and bought 3 sets of these tires in a span of 2 years, and I'm up for another set, and I think I do not have to go and buy from any other brand. I can just keep consuming these tires, and I'm not going to regret. I've tried almost every tire except for Avon's, Dunlop, and the Pilot Road 5s. I've not tried that so much because they're ridiculously expensive, but I have ridden on an RTR 310 and a Apache on RR 310. So I've ridden on that. I know the Michelins are nice tires, but those are nice road tires, very expensive. So these are my findings. What do you think? If you have something different, if you have experienced something different, tell me below. There's something that people don't realize about TVS, is that TVS is a company that has won a Deming Prize. And there are very, very few companies in the world that has won a Deming Prize. It's basically one of the best, or the highest level of performance in terms of quality over a period of a long time. And this is one of the most difficult things for one to achieve in their lifetime. And TVS as a company has a Deming Prize. So quality is something which TVS is not just casually working on. They put a lot of effort into their job. It is a full-hearted effort. So they are not a simple company. They are quite a big, complex, well-run company.